Welcome back to another episode of the Glory Hunter career mode here on FC25, where we are in our second club in our third season. It's the first season at the second club. We are at Newcastle. We already completed Spain here in the Glory Hunter save as we're going through the top 5 leagues. We are now over in England trying to win the Premier League, the FA Cup, and for this season alone itself, the Conference League. We are currently sitting 8th in the Premier League. The last episode was not a good one. We lost to Manchester City. We lost a game that we should not lost against Arsenal. In the very last kick of the game, we lost to them with Gabriel Martinelli scoring or Gabriel Jesus scoring, one of the two there. And then we drew 0-0 against Liverpool in a snooze fest. We are 13th in the Conference League. We still have games to go in that, and that might be our focus for today as we shift into the Conference League. We'll go ahead and play against, we won't play this first Conference League. I think we play Brighton, Villa, and then Bologna. I think that is the order of action today. If you are enjoying the series, go and leave a like and subscribe, and let's get straight into it. Isak still out for another month, unfortunately. And quick sim here, a 2-1 loss against Austria Vienna. Wow. Wow. Here is Brighton Hove Albion's lineup. Shepard in net, Di Lorenzo's Luca Nets in the back line. Matt O'Reilly, Patrick Schick, Esposito, Sarmiento on there on the bench. Lacazette is at the bench of Brighton. That's an interesting lineup. Our lineup, we're going with the pretty much full strength team that we have here. We obviously have Allison in net. The back four is untouched. The midfield three is untouched for today's game. The front three is untouched with the obviously exception of Endrick having to play for Isak as he is out injured, still with that broken toe. Let's see if we can get to winning ways finally in the league. The only game we won last episode was a simulation against Fulham. That tells you anything. And here's Nico Rovella. Nico Rovella off target. Harvey Barnes over the top for Rovella. Rovella into Endrick. First time finish. That's a great finish in that. And Newcastle United have the lead. It's 1-0. And it's the young wonderkid Endrick who's working his way well up to the 15-goal minimum. We might have to change wonderkids because I'm thinking about it. Unless Endrick absolutely shines, because he wasn't a starter. He wasn't a starter at Atletico Madrid. He wasn't a starter at Newcastle. He's become a starter right now because Isak's injured. But once Isak comes back, I'm putting Isak back in the starting lineup. So I don't know what the possibility is for Endrick to be a marquee player, to be completely honest. Unless I put him on a wing somewhere. Or we play a two-striker formation, which I guess we could do. No, we can't do that. I can't do that. I can't play two-striker formations. Joelinton in for Kubo. Kubo now over the top for Endrick. He'll get to the second ball. He will lose it, though. Rovella, Endrick. Into Kubo. Kubo gets a strike off, and Kubo finds the back of the net. Where was this these last 3 games? I mean, it was kind of here against Arsenal, but where was this against City? Where was this against Liverpool? 2-0 for the Castle. Patrick Schick now. Patrick Schick. O'Reilly, 2-1. They get one back. Kubo, we're going halftime. 2-1 up at the break. Minta. O'Reilly, Allison, great save. Corner comes in. Branthwaite wins the header. It falls for Zaccani. Esposito now. His shot blocked by Botman. Back to Zaccani. Back to Esposito. Now Webster into Esposito. 2-2. Still Kubo. In for Rovella. And Nico Rovella gets a lead back for Newcastle. He might have blown a 2-0 lead, but we still are looking to get all 3 points. 3-2 for the Magpies. Kubo into space for Endrick, and Endrick now is possibly in behind. Endrick on his left foot. It's 4-2. We have another 2-goal lead. We blew the last one. Please, can we not blow this one? Nico Rovella over the top. That might stay in bounds for Kubo if he can get there. It's actually going to be Nets who wins it. And then Kubo on the second ball. And Kubo getting past 1, getting past 2. Can't get past the keeper. It's out for a corner. He boots it up the field. Referee blows his whistle. A 4-2 win here against Brighton. We're back to winning ways. Vamos! Next game up, it's Aston Villa at home. I think we are going with the same exact starting lineup, and that's exactly what we are doing. It's the same exact starting 11 that worked against Brighton to take on Mr. Aston Villa and Unai Emery. And here is their lineup. Austin Villa 4-2-3-1 formation. I can only assume, no, yes, Nathan Fourier, Negovic, Mane, Kubai, very youth academy kind of focused team now. Philogene on the left, Shagrova on the right, Morgan Rogers there. I feel like those are very youth academy focused players in the back line for the most part. Possibly. I guess I could go check if I theoretically wanted to. Is it all regen players? No, it's not. It's just players that I had never heard of. And then their best players are probably all on the bench for the most part. It's about even. This Austin Villa team doesn't look that great overall on paper. Lavia now. Romeo Lavia. Endrick. A little bit too far out wide, but Endrick has Kubo. Kubo intercepted, but he'll get it back. And Kubo from distance! Off target. Shagrova. Boonsgaard. Rogers. 1-0 Villa. They take the lead. Oh, wow, he actually scored that. 2-0 for Villa. Endrick spins. Endrick. Kubo. Kubo gets one back. It's 2-1. Thank the Lord for him. Lavia intercepts. He'll find Rovella. Rovella, Jolington. Jolington out wide for Kubo. Kubo, can you somehow win a header? No. Second ball, Jolington, yes. Kubo's down injured. Get up, Kubo. Endrick is in the box. Endrick saved. Rebound, side netting. Livramento wins that ball down to a slightly injured Kubo. Intercepted. It'll fall for Endrick. Endrick now is in behind. Endrick to make it 2-2. It is 2-2. Vamos! Morgan Rogers trying to get the lead. Oh my God! What in the hell is that? What is Allison doing? What is my defenders doing? What is my midfield doing? It's 3-2 for Austin Villa. Morgan Rogers with the screamer. And Rovella now down the right hand side. It's still Nico Rovella. Endrick in the middle. And Endrick to make it 3-3. It is 3-3. That was a beautiful counter attack. Shagrova, don't tell me I'm about to concede another kickoff. Kuba's gonna have to come off for Almiron. Endrick might be our starting striker. Maybe Isak doesn't come back for Endrick. Harvey Barnes out wide for Almiron. That's a great ball. Miguel Almiron. He hit the post. Almiron's now missed 2 absolute sitters in the last 5 games. Endrick. Almiron. I don't trust you, Almiron. I don't trust you, Almiron. You get to corner though at least. At least something out of you. Botman is whipping in corners. I need Botman on my headers. What is going on there? Win that ball. Up in the air. Yes. Branthwaite. Down to Endrick. Endrick to Rovella. Rovella out wide for Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes. Endrick on his right foot. Shot blocked. Harvey Barnes. Endrick. Almiron. Please, Almiron. Almiron's finally scored. 4-0 for Newcastle. 4-0. 4-3 for Newcastle. Botman losing the ball. John McGinn. 4-4. Allison is horrible. Afif now. Afif. Can you find Endrick? Yes, he does. Endrick in the box now. Endrick in the box. Losing it in the box. And that's going to be game over. A 4-4 draw against Austin Villa. That is painful. Wow. Again, Here is Bologna's starting lineup. Adley at striker, Fabian Holm, Dominguez, Trubin in net, Miranda at left back, Murillo and Fryer in the CDM positions. We're going with a different lineup and we're going with a different keeper. Allison has been dropped. Samba is in the starting lineup for us at Newcastle. I'm trying to think of the other changes. I believe Lewis Skelly is the only other change in the midfield. I believe that's the only other change in the starting lineup. I think I was going to start Longstaff. I just decided not to. And then obviously Isak, who's been in the starting 11. And Kubo was nearly in behind there early. Adley. Dominguez. Samba with the save, but he spills it. Samba with another save. He spills it again. Not properly dealt with until Samba finally picks it up. Lavia out wide for Kubo. Just run, Kubo. You can get there before. No, you can't. Oh, you can. You do. Kubo gets there before it goes out of bounds. Kubo, Endrick. You got to lay that off better. It falls back for Kubo. And Kubo now gets a shot off. Deflected out for a corner. How did we almost score from that? How did Kubo keep that in play? Harvey Barnes whipped in. Jolington heads it. No. Second ball. Hato. Keeper Williams. Adley, Samba saves, cleared off the defense. Not properly cleared though, Samba with another save. All right, can we get something going here off the back end of that corner? Jolington into Kubo, and Kubo is just going to force Endrick to make the run. He's not making a run, but I'll tell you who is making a run. Miles Lewis Sketley! 1-0 to Newcastle. We take the lead here. Beautiful counterattack off the boys. Vamos! Kubo, Jolington, Livermento, Endrick onto his left foot. Endrick's shot is saved. Harvey Barnes now. Can Hato win the header? He does, but it's over the bar. And that is game over. Newcastle 1, Bologna 0. We get a win in the Conference League. When we come back next episode, we have a very, very busy month. It's the festive fixtures. It's the December congestion window there. The quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup, we have that. We don't care about that. We have the last 2 games of the Conference League where we got to try and get into the top 8. So I might end up focusing heavily on those 2 games there, possibly. Other than that, the league play Nottingham Forest possibly as seeding. They are in 4th. That could be a real possibility to play Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth as well. So Bournemouth. Hopefully just one of these the Europa Conference League games, and then Nottingham Forest, and we'll sim the rest of those and just kind of hope for the best. I'll see y'all there. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.